So, Dobbs, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
What mistake.
Why are you doing this to me? Don't put me on the spot like this.
What a joker.
You're going to
What an
be on the spot
absolute
very
joker.
shortly.
What a
No, it's
joker.
different. It's different, right? But you literally go. You went. Dobbs.
Okay, well, hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of this brand new podcast, all about content creation, the creators that make it happen, and the platforms that help us put it all together. I am one of your four hosts, Zio. I'm alongside Sparkle, Dobbs, and Parker. And all of you are live with Ryze.
Hello.
How's everyone
Come
doing?
on. Yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, good.
You good?
Oh,
Good.
Chilling.
Got the drinks out. We've just discussed this. I'm on the Magners. What's everyone else
Is
drinking?
that actually a beer or what is it?
Currently
It's a
on the
cider.
cocktail.
It's a cider, not a beer.
Oh, so it's
We don't
like
have
a children's
We
beer.
don't have any
Come on,
beers.
Sparkle.
I genuinely don't
beers.
have any clue what you don't have over there.
To be fair, usually what I have is actually Belgian beers, so this is a one-off. But we take it. So the way we're going to
Spin the
start
water.
most these podcasts from here on is actually going to be a little moment of the week with the boys. So the way it works is that everyone has something that's happened to them, maybe some news, maybe something they've read, maybe something they've seen, whatever it may be. And we go through it, we have a little chat before we actually get into the episode itself. This week, I will actually go first because my moment of the week will actually form how the future moment of the week participants are decided, or at least the order. So
Ooh.
I was saying this to Sparkle a
What have
while
you got
ago.
planned? I got no clue what's going up now.
So I said this to Sparkle a while ago, and it's kind of linked to this in a way. But I was talking about, for me personally, especially whilst not working and not having anything going on, and obviously being in lockdown, is that the last few weeks I've definitely found that I've got into a rhythm with being in a bit of a routine. So like doing some workout, trying to get some time set aside for doing like admin bits and pieces, whether it's like finding jobs and that, watching streams or prepping stuff for Ryze and the future streams on Stegosaurus and the other channels as well. But today, I was thinking we got the podcast coming up, and I really wanted to push the boat out. I wanted to do something special for the first episode, and all future episodes. This will be used. I'm just saying it's going to
So
be
have
used.
you actually created your own moment of the week? Like, are you the moment of the week?
I'm probably the moment of the year for
Oh,
most
God.
people, in all honesty. But no, so what I did, I went down into my dad's garage. He's got lots of tools, and I was like, I'm gonna be creative. I'm quite hands-on. I'm a very creative person.
This is gonna look
Sparkle
so
knows that.
shit.
Sparkle knows that. And the way that we're going to decide who is first in terms of moments of the week from now on.
Would you like to spin the wheel?
This is fucking heavy. Actually, you know what? Dobbs has got it in one. I
don't-
created
I don't know who I thought.
a spin the wheel.
That is class.
This
That
is
is
fucking
class.
heavy.
So,
That
bit
is
of wood
class.
here. We've got a bit of glue sticking this Activia yogurt pot.
Oh, God.
Magic. Bit of wood in the middle. And we've got a nice little, I don't know if it's going to see on this camera. Yeah, look at this. Look, we got sparkle. And we got the colours. I did it in glitter with the colours of everyone as well. Creative right here. So you got sparkle down at the bottom. Parker.
Fucking hell.
Zio.
I honestly do
Dobbs.
rate the effort that's gone into this.
This is how we will decide all future moments of the week, in what order everyone's going to do it. Obviously, I've gone first for this one. It does also work, so let me just stand it here, maybe. Maybe if I put the camera down a tiny bit. It's not going to be too great with the light, but... Oh, wait. Oh, and first up is... Oh, well, that was me again, so... But I've done my bit. So next up will be Parker. But that's my moment of the week. I hope you
Ooh.
enjoy it. That's going to be our little thing for Ryze podcasts.
I do rate that. I rate the effort that's gone into it. The result could have been
Solid.
better, but
That is
Whoa!
Fucking activity, I mate.
my
I saw
moment of the week for this week is going to be calling out two of the Ryze boys for something that happened yesterday.
don't go on.
Oh.
Well, I
I've
know
got
I'm
Supposed to be
Ryze. Go on,
supposed to be
Parker.
part of a team. We are as Ryze when we play together. And then we're in a game of Warzone, chilling, having a laugh. Fine. Next minute, Dobbs disappears. Not a word. Bang, gone. Me and Gio carry on playing. Realise 10 minutes into a game, there's some random guy in that game called Say Please. It's like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And then Zio decides to abandon me as well. So it was me and my best mate, Say Please, carrying on the game of Warzone. I'm just going to put it out there. I went to Gulag and I did leave him. I felt bad. Well, these two abandoned me that night, and I will never forget that. Never.
I'll agree on Dobbs abandoning. I'm not
Any
sure about
explanation
me.
on this?
Blaming it on me?
I will be honest. I think Dobbs just left and then went, I'm gone.
Nah.
I've gone off with my friends. I was like, oh, okay. So the only
Never.
reason we noticed
Never.
actually is because Parker and I are running around. I think it's near Lumber. It's that little like area that's got the bridge next to Lumber and stuff. And we're going around. We got money, and Parker goes, "Oh, you got money for a loadout?" And then the guy goes, "Yeah, please, can we get a loadout?" I'm like, who's that? Who's this guy? I'm like, where's Dobbs gone? And the guy goes, I don't know, but I'm not Dobbs. I was like, oh, okay. So I look at Discord, I see Dobbs's message, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. So I just straight quit. I quit at that point, and I started inviting everyone.
Right? Me and this guy wiped out the teams across the bridge. Then we run up the hill, and then this guy just went, "Was he your mate?" I was like, "Yeah, he was. Yeah." He went, "Not a very good mate, is he? He's just left you." I was like, "Yeah, well said,
That is
pal.
class.
Well said." Wasn't for me.
We are Ryze team, yeah. So more often than not, we will actually stay together.
Just leave. More often than not, we won't just
Sometimes.
leave the other members.
Just leave them with a random.
It works.
No, we do try and get quite a few games in though together.
That was my moment from this week that I'll never forget.
Who's
Good
next?
Solid.
Who's next on
It
the
hurts,
wheel?
mate. It hurts. I'm telling you.
Who's
Oh.
next on the magical wheel?
To know.
The thing is, I don't want to like overspin it. Wait, there we go. There's a bit of a spin going, and we have got up. I think it's green. No, that's
It's Parker again.
and it's me.
Oh.
Oh, it's me.
Sparkle.
Hey.
Right. For my moment, I'm gonna put a link in the Discord with us now so everyone can check it. But actually,
Okay.
I'll admit that the moment of the week isn't actually from. Well, it's technically from this week, since it happened like last Thursday. So it's still within the week, right? And it's a challenge. I'll put the video on the. I'll put the video on the screen here somewhere, so everyone can see what's going on. But has everyone seen the video? Can everyone put it up?
I've seen the video, and yes.
I have not seen the video.
I am literally watching it now. Ooh.
See,
Yeah.
the thing is, it's a bloody. It's
challenge.
It's a great challenge in the sense that it's
It's
always
a great challenge.
I know it's always a red card, right? But I would say that the guy can actually do nothing there. Like he's not done anything wrong, I would say. And I'm not sure what you guys are saying, but I don't think he can.
You actually should put up the picture of it after.
I've got the picture of like the after effects on the goalkeeper, but I would say that the guy, Roof in this case, has done nothing wrong because he doesn't see the keeper coming at any point up until the moment that he actually like touches him.
Yeah, he couldn't have done anything about it by looking at it. No.
Still high foot.
Yeah, but he doesn't know the keeper's coming out.
Did he get a red card for it?
Yeah, he got a straight red. There was nothing to be done about that.
I think the thing is,
Not debating.
maybe it's because he's jumped as well. If you think about it, like he's jumped his legs up. His legs like 6 foot off the ground.
Yeah,
I can
but
see if it was lower, because there's been challenges in the past where the keeper's like gone down to dive for the ball, and then the player's foot's hit him in the face. But
Yeah.
it's down at like 2, 3, 4 foot maybe. When your foot, because didn't Ibra do a similar challenge
yeah,
in
but
the MLS years ago?
I think the only difference is like he doesn't know when the keeper's gonna be coming out. Like he doesn't expect him to be that
Yeah.
close to him. Like he's just going for the ball at that point. And I think it's a solid touch as well because he got the ball before he
It's a very good touch.
smashed him in the face.
Solid
but-
touch of his head. Solid.
Solid touch of his nose there.
Not that anything's
Yeah.
going to
Great
change,
effort,
but I do
great
think
effort.
challenges in that used to be able to get away with a lot more, and I think there's certain
Yeah,
times
way more
where
lenient.
we're very soft at
Football's
times.
gone
nowadays.
far too soft now, though. It has gone far too.
Look, who is it? Who's the pundit? Roy Keane. He's funny when I listen to him because, like, the minute you hear someone like rolling around on the ground, Roy's gone. He's gone.
Yeah,
He's like,
he's ruthless. He's ruthless.
he's like, if I was on
I
the
watched
pitch, I'd
that
be
thing the
booing
other
him whilst he's
day,
on the floor.
that one you were on about the other day, Z, with Lacazette.
Oh,
And then they were all
for match
they
of the
were
day.
all-
Oh my god.
them in the studio after it was fucking brilliant.
Explain what
Rolling
happened
around
so everyone knows
so-
what's going on.
So what happened was I forgot what the game was. No, it might have been the Burnley one actually. I think it was the Burnley game, right?
Yeah,
So
I
it was
think
the
it was
Arsenal
Burnley,
Burnley
yeah.
game.
Mhm.
And we always get the same thing where we always get accused of like rolling around and screaming, but this moment was the definition of rolling around, screaming, and exaggerating. So it's like the slightest touch. It honestly, Lacazette's gone not even shoulder to shoulder. I think they might have touched like little pinky fingers or something. He has gone diving on the ground and then rolled around screaming like his legs falling off.
The video's brilliant. Brilliant.
We'll put the video up as well again.
Yeah, might as well.
Screaming. And then the funny thing is, on Match of the Day, what they did is they were taking the piss out of it. And at the end of the Match of the Day, I think Gary Lineker's like, yeah, so guys, it's been great having you here on the show. But we're all going to go and practice our screaming. And you have Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer, Ian Wright, all just falling off their chairs. So, oh my god. Ian Wright got loads of backlash off that as well, because he's obviously supposed to be an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
And he had to like put an apology out. But I was like,
Oh, what?
I don't care. As an
Has
Arsenal
it?
fan, I don't want to see that stuff. Like, but I don't want to see people rolling around. I've played more
Not
time
like
as a
that.
defender anyway. So like playing as a defender, I don't want to see people rolling around because of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I stroked the back of his head or something. Although I probably shouldn't be doing that in a football game regardless. Or anything. Hello. He's gone
What
for
were
a
you
shot.
defending, Z?
Hello. That's the best way to put someone off. But yeah, I don't know. I unfortunately in the rules, I do think that challenge is a red card. But I do think we've gone very soft in terms of football recently.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Very
They'd
soft.
have to give him a red because he took half his face off.
But
That's
yeah,
the problem,
wait until
yeah.
you see.
There's actually
half
like,
his face is off.
there is a gap in his head. Like
We might not be able to
Really?
show it because it might be too.
Yeah, I
gruesome.
don't think we
It's
can.
quite.
We can show
But
how.
you can look it up. If you
Yeah.
type in what is it, roof challenge or something?
Yeah, it should be on Twitter somewhere.
That's
But-
it.
Be warned. Be warned.
But yeah,
Graphic
it
images.
does not look good.
No.
Right, Dobbs. Moving on to your moment of the week. Seeing as you're the
Oofed.
last one.
Well, my moment of the week is spending 4 hours in A&E because I
Ooh.
sadly done the back of my knee playing football. So yeah, that was eventful. Now I can't play till the 17th. I have to go see a musculoskeletal specialist, which yeah, that's not very fun. But yeah,
Can you actually
Well,
see?
how did you actually do it?
so you're gonna laugh at me.
He went to the
So
fridge.
basically-
We've already discussed this.
Oh yeah, I went to the fridge. No, so basically, we was doing some warm-up drills, like do you know, like the the shuttle runs, but with the ball and that sort of stuff. And I was sprinting out. It was like a race. I sprinted out. My leg locked up. I went over the top of the ball. I did a Lacazette. I went flying. I did a Lacazette. I got up, carried on, and then they told me for the last 3 weeks I've been playing with an injury. So I'm out until the foreseeable future, which is it's not very fun.
Have you got an idea on how long it's going to be?
I believe I've got appointments on the 12th, and then I think I've got 20 physio sessions, and then I'm back. But obviously I've got to go to rehab as well to like make my legs stronger again, and then which is a bit.
The bonus side to it is it's happened in the sort of time we are in at the minute, where you're not going to miss that much.
Yeah,
that's true.
Which is the good side of it, but it's still shit for you being out and not being able to still train or all like that.
Oh, it's depressing watching all other lads train because I still have to go in the morning and like help set up and stuff. Like I volunteered to do that. It's a ball ache. I hate it.
Yeah, you just can't actually train or kick a ball or do all.
Mm.
You still on your crutches?
Yeah, I'm still on crutches. Yeah, I can't use them to save my life.
And now we're going to put a clip up of Dom using his crutches.
I can actually get one. I've got one. I'll try and send you. I nearly fall over off a curb.
Actually, there, yeah, fine. We'll have a little clip of him. He might do the other knee trying to trip over down there. Then we won't put it up. But okay,
Yeah.
fair play. Some good moments. At least, well, the thing is, now we've got the handmade decision maker for all future moments of the week. I think that's big. We're done. We're sorted. What can I say? But that's it. That's our toy.
When do you decide, like, you get up in the morning, you look outside the window and you think to yourself, like, I'm going to make a fucking spinning wheel. I'm going to make it this tiny so nothing's visible on there.
You know what it was? It was
Nothing
not
visible.
this morning. It was last night. I was going to bed. It was like 3 a.m. and I was lying there. I was. It was at that point, you know, where you're in bed and then you got your phone on, you got the TV on. It wasn't at those points. It was at the point where I'm literally like, okay, I'm going to bed. Everything's off, and I'm just lying there in silence. And then at that point, my brain went, spinning wheel for the podcast. Great idea. Random. My head just came up with that. So I'm like, okay, fair play. So I woke up in the morning. I still had it in my mind. And then my dad was eating a yogurt this morning when I came down. And he washed it out and he was about to put it in the bin. I was like, that's a base for the spinning wheel. So I went,
snatched it off him.
Literally. And he was like, what the hell do you want that for? So I'm going to make a spinning wheel. He's like, what? So I was explaining it, went into the garage, started like sawing up a few pieces of wood, started filing it down, got the glue gun out, and then bang, ended up with that. And then kind of did it all. And then at the end I was like, needs a bit of colour. And I was like, oh, there's some glitter. And he had the perfect glitter for everyone. So I was like, done. That's how the story came about.
Did you go out and buy glitter, or did you actually just have glitter?
No,
Please don't tell me about it. Oh.
No, we have glitter in the house. Because you're not allowed out. Stay home. # stay home.
You don't have kids. Okay.
I do not.
Yeah,
have
but I like to
in my house
break
like
it.
that.
Oh, it's class.
I don't have an explanation as to why I've got glitter. And we won't go into any theories.
One thing I must say is, in the comments below, we need to name the spinning wheel. We need to name the spinning wheel.
That's a fair point. A name for the spinning wheel, yes. In the comments, name for the spinning wheel. Or maybe we'll also put, once we've got them in the comments in the YouTube, we'll get maybe a little thing on Twitter. We'll have the Twitter. I don't know. It'll be here or here.
Yeah, somewhere like that.
Yeah, it'll be somewhere there.
We
have a little the Twitter. What do you call the Twitter thing?
Twitter
handle. That's it. Yeah, we'll put the Twitter handle somewhere, and you can go and put a little.
I swear you lot are English and I'm not, but we move.
I'm not actually English. I'll have you know, but
neither.
You speak better English than half the English people I know, so
I barely speak, but
Yeah, that's true.
Feel like I've just been shot.
What's it? You directed to do? Okay, yeah. So name for the spinning wheel.
yes.
But that will be there. That'll be there. I'll maybe colour it in for next week. Maybe I'll put a little jacket on it or something around the activity.
Fucking
crayon
You know,
jacket
you get
you've
those
got
like
lying
little
about.
dog jackets that'll go around the little Activia pot here. Put like a little dog jacket around it, arms. Bang.
What has the world come to?
What's
gonna-
Zeo's world come to?
You're gonna be
It's not ours.
Thank
Definitely
thank
not ours.
God.
Not ours. What's Zeo's world
Thank,
come to?
thank God I've got a job now. Thank God I'll be working next week. Fingers crossed. That'd be good. Yeah, well, episode 1. This is the first episode of the Live with Ryze podcast. And this episode is called Rise and Shine. Nice little. It's actually named after our community area in our Discord. You can find that link on Twitter. And yeah, that is named after that community section. It was the idea of this one is just to kind of get to know like what we're building. I think that's the idea behind it. We had a few requests. That's the word. I've forgotten how to speak there. We had a few requests for this one, kind of just to clear the air on what we're doing. I think everyone kind of wants to know. And the first thing we're going to clear up: what is Ryze? What is Ryze, boys?
What is Ryze?
Who wants to start?
Let it flow.
Well-
I've got the official
You've got
thing that we wrote down for what Ryze is, but
Do you know, I'll answer it like in regards to what it is for someone that wants to get involved, right? Because I feel like obviously we've started this whole group thing and like we want to get people involved, but I feel like for people that want to know what Ryze is, I think it's more of a space where everyone can be whatever they want to be, whoever they want to be, and just a nice little community where you can have genuine conversations with people. And it doesn't have to be like a follow for follow thing or like a place to put yourself out there or whatever. It's just a nice little area on Discord where you can just be whoever you want to be.
yeah. Not
Agreed.
have to be anything to
Well
do with
said.
gaming. Anything like that. Anything you're into, that's what it is. That's what we want to do with it, really.
I think it's safe to say we all have a common interest within gaming. That's kind of
Yeah.
will always be
Agreed.
like a
Agreed.
core.
Anyone who wants to get involved in Ryze community doesn't necessarily have to be
No,
a gamer
because we have people that
or
don't
involved
game.
with gaming. Just
No, just have a
nice
chat. We've got
person who
people
wants to
that.
get-
I think we've got people that just. Actually, saying that, we've had loads of stuff in the food channel. It is kind of for anything, really. It's for whatever you want. Like, there is
Yeah.
a core premise which is focused around gaming, which is actually what we mentioned in the official definition, I think, or like
Yeah.
the official.
But I would say
But,
like even half of the comments that, well, half of the chat in general is not even related to gaming.
No, it's just generally asking about what people are up to, what they're doing and stuff like that. Nothing to do with. Very rarely it's to do with gaming, really, in the general chat.
No, I think it's open for anything.
Yeah.
But I think really what we want to have is just like a non-judgmental place for everyone to get involved with. I'll go through what we wrote down originally. So bear in mind this originally came out when we first started discussing this. We will actually go into that, but it's probably like October, I would say.
Yeah,
September,
I'd say September, October.
September, October is when we first said it, and then probably around October is when we actually started talking about like what is, not that we had a name for it back then, but what is this community. And we went with a community of like-minded individuals within the gaming world that is focused on being an actual community rather than this sounds like a bit of a sly dig actually, and it's not intended in that way, rather than a group of streamers focused on themselves. But I think we've all experienced that, maybe. Like I said, even Sparkle and I would say we've had the Stegosaurus Discord in the past.
Yeah.
And it was more just focused around us.
But the thing is with that, I feel like any streamers out there that are trying to build their own band are like part of maybe 50 other Discords just like that, where they'll put their links in and then not engage with anyone, and it's just like, yeah, I'm going live, I hope you see this, and then that's pretty much it. And then they don't even look at the chat, or they don't even interact with people. And that's the whole point. Like, we didn't enjoy having that sort of Discord anyway, because what was the point in that?
Yeah,
Like,
just a post.
I wasn't talking to anyone.
That's the thing, like, you weren't actually building a community, you were just having a group of people together who watch your links, and that's it.
Yeah, I think we had like 100 people, and I probably spoke to like 5, in all honesty, which is bad. But I feel like that's the same for a lot of things, really.
Yeah.
Well, wait, did I put something else? We realised, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we were talking about having. It's obviously stronger to build because obviously we've all got streaming channels and whatnot, so it's easier to build a community together rather than separately. But I think, yeah, in terms of that, that is what Ryze is. It's just the idea is that it's a community that openly talk about anything. Whether you're on the Discord, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're within the streams, wherever you are, the idea is that we're just happy to help, happy to have a chat. I think it's even finding games to play with each other, right? Because sometimes not everyone's on.
Yeah.
Find someone new to play a game with. So
Yeah.
I think that's how it goes. Get some 2v2 wagers in with Dobbs. He's always looking for people where no one else is awake.
I've heard he
League
doesn't even
game.
like his current partner, but that's inside information.
Oh, stir in the pot. Stir in the pot.
We won't mention any names though.
Anyone's welcome to come and play with me if they will stay in for the full game.
Look, I'm not involved in this. This is a you lot.
Yeah, Sparkle's loyal. Sparkle's loyal.
Wait, Zio.
Sparkle just knows not to
taste
show
that
up.
salt? That salt. Can you taste that? I can taste salt. I don't know why.
Parker went off. I got a win later in the evening anyway, so I was sorted.
Here we go.
That was me and you. That was me and you.
I even
Me, you.
messaged him after. I was like, "Oh, make that 3
so that's
wins.
what happened.
Make that
Big
3
18
wins.
kills from Dobber. Big
Oh, it's
18
all
kills.
good,
Big 9 from Z.
Big
Big Dobber on the scene, mate.
Now it's all coming out.
But that is, I think that's kind of what Ryze
Some of
is.
the talent.
So if it is something interesting, obviously we're going to go into more details on like what's coming up in the rest of the podcast. But that's kind of like an overview of what Ryze is. Always, if it is something that interests you, get involved. We're always looking to add new people, play more games. We're trying to actually no, that would be this. Let's calm down there because I was about to say something. That would be one of the later questions we got going on. But how did we all meet? How did we all meet? Sparkle and I
want to go
can't
first?
answer that because Sparkle and I is a very long time ago.
Yeah,
That's a
Sparkle is
very
obviously long. I can't remember how we ended up playing Zio. I can't remember. I think it was it through Joey's stream?
yes, and he's exactly who I mentioned as well. He's exactly who I mentioned.
So he was through Joey's stream, and then I think we ended up playing in the same game. And then me and you just sort of carried on playing from there, and pretty much every night since then we've played.
Do you know what? We'll even
Um,
put Joey's link in like the description or whatever from the video, just to shout him out.
He got us all together, to be fair,
That's
because
what
Yeah, it did.
it was like Twitch, Facebook. That's where I found Joey. I think he commented on one of my posts, and then I found his post, and he happened to be going live at that point. And I was like, oh, bang, let me go have a chat with him and like see what it's about. And I just kind of got involved in that. A lot of hype, there was a lot of hype around it at that time because that was just as lockdown started as well.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So I started speaking to him a lot through that. And I think I potentially played with Dobbs first. Dobbs, you're down there actually. I'm saying up here because Dobbs was playing with Joey because somehow like you two had a mutual. You two knew someone.
Mine's
mutual
totally
connection.
different. It was I found basically I played S&D against Joey's friends, and then Joey's friends invited me with Joey, and then
that's
Joey
it.
thought I was good, joined in, and then I met.
And then
these
we
three
played a
people.
Warzone game together. That's how it was.
Yeah,
So I met you. Yeah, again it was through Joey, but yeah, I ended up playing a Warzone game with you. And then the
JB
same
won.
with Parker was just like randomly. Joey obviously had spoken to Parker.
I met Parker
invited me.
differently, I believe. I didn't meet Parker through Joey.
No,
How did
Mine
you
was
meet?
through Kia. I think it was through Kia.
Craigslist.
I think it was through Kia, wasn't it?
Yeah, through Kia.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Playing a
Obviously,
game
it was
together,
with-
or
Yeah.
I think I jumped in and played. Might have been a trios and Warzone with us, I think. Because Kia was streaming, and I was just like in his chat. I was like, "You got any room?" And I think he was playing with Dobbs actually as well, doing a duo. I was like, "Yeah, all right." Jumped
yeah, he
in,
must have
and that
come
was it.
through. It's probably Kier through. Yeah, Dobbs must have started playing Kier with Kier through Joey then, right? Because back then we
Yes.
actually thought Dobbs was cracked.
Yeah.
We've all made that mistake.
Then,
Back of then.
He was about to get up and
Everyone.
leave.
I
just
swear,
think
I
I've another
remember that
charge
period of
before-
time. Everyone had to like book Dobbs in because like everyone was
Everyone
streaming, 'cause
wanted me.
everyone was in lockdown, and it's like the first thing in the morning is like, Dobbs, are you available? Oh no, I've already been booked in. Shit! I knew I should have got there in the morning. I knew I should have got up sooner to book him in. All the time, all I saw was Dobbs in everyone's streams back then. Now
Right.
he's struggling to
I
find a
just need to run and
2v2.
get a charger quick, because this charger's not working on my phone.
What's that charger?
Yeah, I'll be 2 secs. This charger's not working.
I'm in the exact same situation.
But yeah, I think Warzone games is probably like the main area that we found each other, and then past that, Pro Club Friday nights. To be honest, I think that's
Yeah, Pro
then
Club
probably where
Fridays.
we actually started to speak more often,
Mm.
or like
Yeah.
because Warzone games
more
you
as a
never really
group.
talk too much. It's kind of
No.
like he's at green, he's at white. Oh my god, hacker, hacker, hacker. That's about the extent of the conversation. Pro clubs, at least, it's
Yeah,
more.
Pro Clubs is where we actually got to know each other better.
Yeah, I had a
Mm.
laugh and had a few beers on the Friday nights.
Pro
That was
clubs
again.
is
That was
where people
Kiers
get
and
turned
Parkers.
inside out.
That's where I
Yeah,
broke
literally.
down on stream quite a few times.
A few times. Check him out. You'll see under his name he's got the Parker COA.
See you.
Go check
Owen.
out.
There
He
is
still does
some
the
clips
FIFA
there
streams
of
as
me
well.
breaking down on stream in FIFA. It's funny.
A
If you wanna
few.
check
There's
it
a
out.
lot. There's
There's
a
a
lot. Considering I went through all your clips when announcing the Ryze, and I was like, okay, which of these 20 FIFA you breaking down clips do you want to use, Parker? Just completely gone head down, headphones
Headset
off.
off. Go on.
And the man's playing any. And I'm just watching it just stand still. But we do have a few. We got a few like pro club. We still play the pro clubs, and then I think we want to get a few more going in. So that'll be coming. That'll be coming. But when and why did we start discussing Ryze? It kind of links to what is Ryze. We haven't touched on a few bits, but when and why did we start discussing Ryze?
I think it was around October.
Definitely October.
Mm.
Yeah, I think we
it's
can just
around
settle on
October,
that. I think
September.
September, and then like
Yeah.
like late August into September mainly, and then like the main probably first meeting that we had would have been October. But yeah,
Actually,
why?
yeah, it
What was
was
the thing
before
that kind of
October.
triggered it?
Mm.
Who approached who? That's the question.
I don't know. I think we were just probably when we were chatting maybe on a FIFA night off stream, and probably just sick of the discords that we've all been in that are all the same crap. You see all these stream teams coming and going, but more self-centered than actually doing anything for the community. You're just trying to build a
Yeah,
stream
I think
team.
it was. I think it started with the Discord community. I think we were probably talking even about
Yeah.
the
Probably
old
so,
Stegosaurus one, and we were like, oh my god.
I think it's
It's
also
just
because all the stream teams that you see out there are pretty much like centered around a person, and then they build it
Yeah,
of that.
it's always the one person that's starting it, and then they sort of
Yeah.
recruit other people. Whereas us as a
Yeah.
stream team, we've started it as 4 friends rather than not knowing who we're getting in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how. Yeah, that's kind of the idea behind it. Is start off with the stream team, but we've got kind of an idea of things that we want to add in that isn't just about the stream team in itself.
Yeah, we were all on a similar page into what we wanted out of it, what we want to create.
Like we can
Which
actually,
is
you know what,
what-
we can actually link this. We can link this probably with what are our aims for Ryze, because it's our aims for Ryze kind of link in as to why we started Ryze, I think.
Yeah.
So, for example, the biggest one I would say was actually build a thriving Discord community. That was one of our big points,
Yeah.
and it's why we wanted to start. Is because we felt like, and it's actually it's not to say that anyone's doing anything wrong in terms of Discord. I actually think Discords are very hard to maintain and then keep it in a certain way,
Yeah.
because I see a lot of Discords that are absolutely buzzing the first month or two, or even longer, but then it gets to a point where it kind of just dies down.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of our aim, and one of the reasons why is, again, it wasn't even from a point of view of like, oh, if we got the Discord, it's loads of people streaming and it'll keep it busy. It's just more having a chat, like have a
Yeah.
chat going, good morning, how's everyone been doing? Oh, bang, I just cooked this. Put a picture of whatever up that you just cooked, or somebody has an issue, tech issue or something. How can I solve it? We all like to go and look at Warzone tracker and look at how many pros we've played against.
Do you know what the other thing is as well? I feel like, as you said, like with other discords that like take off and they're buzzing for a few months, I think it all like kind of comes down on like the success of the streamer that started the discord. As in, if he's popping for a few months and he's got got a lot of viewership, he's got good engagements, he's like you see him everywhere. He's actually 9 out of 10 times he's gonna have like a pop in Discord as well. But
Yeah.
as soon as he kind of dies down a bit, which a lot of streamers have done because of lockdown ending and then restarting and ending and all that,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people that had like 30 or 40 viewers every time now struggle to get 5, and all of their discords are just dead because the whole discord relies on that one person being active, whereas we're trying to create something that can kind of hold his own in a sort of way, as in our discord doesn't rely on us going, good morning, how are y'all doing? It kind
Or
of
going live.
yeah, even that.
Yeah. Or, yeah. Not even streaming, because there's only actually Dobbs at the minute who's regularly streaming.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna
I think
get it back up.
that's-
It's not even about that neither.
Regularly is a stretch, but
Compared
Doing the
to
wages, we've been doing the
Rusty at
wages.
the minute, yeah, Dobbs regular.
I think that's part of it though, is also the fact that, like you said, with obviously being in lockdown, I think we've seen such a huge increase in the number of people getting a PC as well. And then when
Yeah.
you've got a PC, you can't always talk in game. So it's kind of like also that you need to kind of have somewhere to talk as well, which is the Discord,
Discord,
which is
yeah.
another reason. So it's just like getting people into the habit of using it. But like we haven't used it at the moment. I haven't got a PC at the moment, so I wouldn't know what that was
I ain't got a
like.
PC.
Yeah, you haven't got a PC. Dobbs is about to finish, get
Dobbs
nearly done.
Yeah.
I just need a graphics card. Just a graphics card. That's literally it.
That's it. And I heard that's on the way anyway.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
I don't know.
Have you got some inside information?
No, I don't. I just said I don't actually have any inside information.
I wish I did.
No, yeah, I think that's it. But I think the other thing is it's building some actual genuine connections. You know, when you like meeting a new streamer, I feel like everyone has the same interaction. Oh, hey, how are you? Oh, yeah, blah blah blah, and then that's about that. That's like the extent of it, really. You don't, other than the way that we've spoken to everyone doing like the pro clubs and kind of within the groups that we had over the summer, like we've not really you don't always get to speak to everyone else outside of that, or get to know like what they do for work, what's
Yeah.
their family life, or what's their home life like. You don't really speak to them past that. So I think that was the chance for a lot of people to be able to build some genuine connections and actually get into like having a chat with people, whether it be in a Discord call or just through Discord chat. And we've had some new people that have just come through straight from the Twitter. Like we haven't spoken to them anywhere else. They've never been on any streams, and they've just joined from the Twitter and bang joined the Discord from there and just started chatting to us. So I think
Yeah, we've got quite a few good members in there at the minute.
yeah. But
I think we're
yeah, I think
currently sat on
it's
56 members.
56, yeah.
But there is
And
some
4
like
bots. Don't forget
genuine
the bots.
connections with a few of the people that have actually.
Yeah,
come
one of
in.
them choosy.
Where? Wait, I just realised. Cheeky. I just realised.
Finally made.
I'll
the
give you one.
connection.
I'll give you one cheeky comment per podcast.
One
Other than
cheeky.
that. One. Put a counter right next
We'll
to
see.
it. One. That's gone. It starts at 1 every podcast, and when you make it down to 0, no more. Not acceptable. Will be muted. But,
I mean, we all get one of just Dobbs.
no, Dobbs gets 1. Nobody else gets 1. It's not a free for all. There's no chance it's a free for against me. But yeah, I think that's like the main aims, unless somebody else got some aims. Any other aims for Ryze?
No, I think that was it mainly, just on the building a great community, really.
Yeah. I think we
That
could
was-
have bigger aims. We could have the aims of. No, that's crazy. Well, you could go crazy if you wanted and say actually setting up like tournament-based teams and stuff that focus on tournaments and.
Yeah, but
You never
no,
know.
that's way longer in like down the line, isn't it?
And then hopefully
Yeah.
within 6 months we've got an esports team.
Oof.
Our main aim at the
Oh,
minute.
No,
Main aim
no.
at the minute. Let's get the let's build
Yeah,
it.
main aim is the focus around the
big-
community really,
yeah,
and getting to know people
all
that
around
join.
the community. And then we'll look at where we go after that.
We'll see. Keep an eye. We got podcasts. Podcasts will be coming up. You can keep an eye on where everything's going.
Yeah.
Keep a track on all their socials. But what should everyone look out for? Like, what are the core things people should be looking out for from us?
Go on, Dobbs, you tell
in
us.
Warzone.
What did you say?
Well,
Warzone.
obviously.
I said slaying in Warzone.
Oh, slaying in
Slaying
Warzone.
in Warzone.
That's just an expected. That's just an expected part, Ryze.
Indeed.
It's only once a week as well, isn't it, though?
Once a week he slays. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
To be fair,
Once a week. That's why he only streams once a week. He's feeling good.
I only stream once a week.
Then that's it for the week. Done.
I was feeling good yesterday with Warzone, then today when we played.
yesterday I was on fire. I was ruining everything.
Yesterday we had some good games. The last 2 days we've had some good games actually. To be fair, some big games. What we had 6 wins over 4 days or something.
Yeah, we've had a few, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, and then before that it was 6 wins over 6 months. So no, it's not that bad at all. But goes through weird periods of wins. But what should we look out for? The podcast. Podcasts are going to
Definitely
be
the
obviously the big one, live with Ryze. We will be getting them out once a week, I believe, on a Monday.
Yeah.
On a Monday.
Say Monday, yes.
Let's say Monday, but potentially episode 2 that you hear will give you the exact date when it does go out. But let's say Monday.
On time.
Let's say Monday, because once we got episode 2, because the first one is this is the first one, we've got to make sure it's all like edited and the audio. It's not much editing goes into the podcast, but just making sure it all sounds okay and that we've got the graphics that we wanted up. But I feel like it will be a Monday anyway. But that will be probably the biggest thing to look out for. like immediately podcasts.
Do you know what?
Community game nights would be something to look out for.
Yes, that's
Bang.
exactly
Community
what I was
game
gonna
nights.
say. Like, and
Community
Minecraft
game nights.
server.
we need to get community games going. Like, we need to get people involved on the Minecraft server that we got going. We should be getting Among Us lobbies going, considering on how long
Ooh.
it's going to take to get people involved.
Well, I
'Cause-
think. I
I
think.
had an idea for FIFA one as well after what we did the other day. See, playing the
what,
friendly. Yeah,
the friendly ones, yeah, friendly
Yeah.
tournament. Oh, you could do that actually. Let
Yeah,
people
but
challenge.
just limit it to like teams of 3,
Yeah,
so people can all team up with
mix and
each other
match.
and
That's
obviously
not a
get
bad
more
shout
teams
actually.
in.
Like,
It's just after we played that friendly the other night against Brooksy. That's
Which
what got
they
me thinking. I thought actually it'd be quite a good thing. This we could set up a
Which
little
they got
league.
thrashed
Yeah,
in.
which they got
Unfortunate for them.
thrashed by.
so basically, like, the main idea is that we're going to have community games across all different sorts of games, like free games, paying games. It doesn't really matter. But it's just like the idea of getting everyone involved. Like, if you don't want to be there for Among Us or whatever, you can be there for FIFA, and then the other way around.
Yeah,
I think we've got 3
Yeah.
main ones, or more definites lined up at the moment. Not lined up, as in not organised, but Dr. Pepperpot and Sparkle have been playing on. Or I think it's Dr. Pepperpot's Minecraft server, if I'm
Yes.
correct. So that's a bit, and Dobbs
Yeah.
has obviously joined now as well. That server,
Dobbs is
I know.
fucking everyone up. But yeah.
Sparkles
No, you
laugh
could-
straight away. Yeah, Dobbs is
You
up
can
to
go
God,
into
yeah.
details on that if he's fucking everyone up.
Wait,
What's he been doing?
he's logged in earlier just to go and hide someone, well, Dr. Pepperpot's chest full of his diamond armor. He's like, yeah.
Actually, we don't tell him. We don't tell him.
He actually knows. He knows. He knows. He's been harassing me on Minecraft now.
Did he find it?
Well, I told him what room he had to look in, so he did find it eventually.
Oh,
But
You've done me dirty. My partner in crime done me
little
dirty.
snake
No
crawling
way.
across the screen right now. Oh,
Outrageous. Absolutely. It's an outrage, Jeff, mate. It's an outrage.
It's an outrage, Jeff, mate.
but that's definitely one.
But
That is
yeah.
definitely one of the community nights. Dr. Pepperpot's Minecraft. Reinvent, who is also you'll see him
Rust.
in the Discord,
Rust.
he has a Rust server, Brother in Arms. It
they are
will be
very
hitting-
active on that, aren't they? Like,
very active. It will be hitting season 3, so every single month, obviously, there's a wipe on Rust, and he calls it a season each year. So season 3 is about to start up. So there will be. I've already spoken to him as well about the combination of the Brother in Arms with Ryze for like a community-based night or general period, because obviously a wipe is a month long, so
Yeah.
it just could be longer than that anyway. But you kind of pop it off when you want. And very recently, as in yesterday, Thieve, again Discord, is talked about looking to try and find an Among Us or set up an Among Us server potentially, because he wants to get into that as well. And I think he's going to let
That'd be
everyone know, because he is currently the member of the week.
Mm.
go
Can't
on,
remember the
I'll
week.
bite. What is it?
No,
What's-
it's just it's
What's
it's
the
just
member of the week? Explain.
member of the week. Dobbs. Actually, this is who's going to explain member of the week. The wheel is back, and it is
Oh, no.
Sparkle.
Sparkle. Come on, then, lad.
Congratulations.
I got done.
Dobbs is
dirty here.
thinking, thank fuck.
Come on, pal.
No, but so basically, the member of the week is someone that we vote on each week for the next one. Like, and it can go to anyone. Like, basically, people within the community nominate someone else that they think that should deserve like the title of member of the week, and they could be given it for any different reason. Like, they could be supporting you as a streamer. They could be helping you out with tech issues. They could just be like a genuinely nice person that you see in the chat every single day. And with that privilege of being a member of the week, you can at everyone in the Discord once a day, isn't it?
Yeah, once a
Where-
day is
Yeah,
there.
once a day.
Where you can say whatever you want. You can just say, "Hope you all have a nice day." You can at them to come and watch your stream. You can do whatever you want with that given power. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Ooh.
That's pretty much it, really. I think we're also going to try and add in. I think Parker suggested adding in like a little XP boost as well
Yeah,
Mm.
for the member of the week.
prize
So obviously,
for the member of the week.
yeah, I think like everyone, there's a ranking system within the Discord anyway, so you get a bit of XP, boost you up a few levels, maybe. Well, not a few, but 500
just gives
XP.
you that little boost. You're getting something else for at least getting member of the week as well. You're actually getting
Yeah.
something
Yeah, 100%.
for it as well.
But yeah, community games, that's the big one.
Yeah.
Viewer games on streams, we do want to incorporate more viewer games into probably all our streams at some point. So that's something that we do want to be doing. Parker already does like viewer games with FIFA. So again, check him out. Go get involved if you want to play some pro clubs with Parker. We have two different teams. We have, well, you can explain it. You have two different teams.
We have a
professional
serious team. We have a serious team, and then we have the one that I stream for viewers normally on a Monday and Wednesday. I'll do viewer games around 8 p.m. UK time, and it's literally try and get in, and we'll play a few games. If more people get involved, then we'll have to rotate positions, give everyone a chance in certain positions, and we just want to try and get to Div 1 with viewers, pretty much. So if you do fancy it, you do want to get involved, please drop in the stream and come and get involved every Monday and Wednesday around 8 p.m.
EMT,
Well said.
just in case someone didn't know.
Yeah.
Just cover
UK
it. Just
time.
cover the time zone. UK time.
UK time.
Viewer games and a new one actually. Oh, maybe this could be an on the air discussion because I haven't actually mentioned to anyone here at the moment. Sparkle will kind of know because we tried to start it in the Stegosaurus one, or we mentioned it in the Stegosaurus one and then
What's
never did it. Was clips of the week or fortnight
Oh, yeah.
or month. I think I might mention it to Parker yesterday as well, actually.
Yeah, we spoke about this the other day.
Yeah. So I kind of want to give everyone the opportunity, maybe once a month. Actually, I think that's what I ended up saying yesterday. Was maybe once a month. There's like everyone can submit their favorite clip from their stream, maybe their YouTube. Because that's the other thing. We want to make sure like this podcast and Ryze isn't just about Twitch. It's about content creation across different platforms: YouTube, Facebook,
All platforms.
TikTok, Instagram, however you do your content creation, podcast, however it is, it's promoting them across the board. So the clips would be whatever you've got from whatever platform, like a favorite moment you've had, a funny moment, an insane kill, but like a clip of the month. And the reason behind it, I was thinking, is that it's one of the reasons we're talking about setting up Ryze and changing up the Discord and everything, is that everyone, when they're promoting themselves, because everyone does still want to promote themselves, is that everyone pushes going live and you don't always have time to watch everyone that's going live, or you don't know if you want to, in all honesty, you don't know if you want to watch every single person that posts going live. This clip of the week or the month, sorry, gives everyone an opportunity to get a little snippet of what their channel is about. So you might see something on that clip and be like, actually, that's a brilliant kill. Maybe does more of that, or that's hilarious. I'll go check that out, or something like that. But it gives it another way for you to like kind of promote yourself to everyone and just like give people an idea of you and what you do. But we'll see what the
Yeah.
boys think because I haven't fully discussed it.
Yeah,
But we'll go
it's
for a little.
great idea. Great idea. I think we need to put that in place as soon as really, and get everyone in the Discord on board with it pretty much straight up. Well, with it becoming end of March, we could get it started for next
End of
month.
March. Yeah, start of April. It's only what, 6 days?
Yeah, get it up and running for April. Let everyone know what's going on. Yeah, definitely great idea.
There we go. Look at that. Discussed on the podcast, agreed on the podcast.
Well,
Will be
we do know if
implemented
Parker
within
wins
Discord.
on the 1st of April. It's April Fool's Day. So
Yay! There's always one bell end.
Mm,
as we said,
and what should everyone else look out for? The last thing is a future thing for Ryze, I think, but is YouTube content. So obviously this podcast is going to go on YouTube. It will also be uploaded to Spotify, potentially a few other places where you can get podcasts. So I'm not sure what you're listening to, but you are live with Ryze, just so we know. But yeah, we don't know what platform you'll be listening to it. But is YouTube content? That will be something for the future. More likely when I think they're both below on this overlay. So
Yes.
these two boys get their PCs.
Yeah.
But yeah, YouTube content. We've discussed it. We've discussed some ideas anyway. But I think we want to get like more playthroughs, don't we? We want to get some like playthrough games. We want to get some
Or just some
challenges.
funny
Challenges,
clip
yeah. Challenges is one
montages.
that we had.
Yeah, challenges. We have a few good challenges coming up, I think. Well, I've got some written down anyway.
Oh.
And
Do we get a little sneak preview of one?
I don't know if I can discuss this already though.
Oh.
Yeah, we did.
One potential.
One potential one, Sparkle. Just give us a little teaser.
And then we'll shoot it down off stream.
add a little spice.
Mate, if it's a real game changer, let's not discuss it on the podcast.
Well, it's Sparkle's idea, so it's probably not going to be.
Oh, arrow to the knee.
I think I'm gonna call it there for tonight. Then that's it. It's the end of the podcast. I'm out. See you later.
I'm
You
done.
have been live with Ryze.
That is it.
No, I think there will
No,
be. There's
but
going to be
yeah.
YouTube content coming out. I think Dobbs has got his PC coming soon. I will have my PC by 2023. Parker have his PC. Parker should have his PC within the next few months, maybe. Now that you're
maybe next 2 months once the gaming room's built.
yeah. So, well, that will be easier because then it means we can all record our own content, and then obviously it makes it easier to edit and put together after. Whereas at the moment, recording on consoles and that is just a bit hard. So that's kind of stuff to look out for, really. But I think that gives everyone a bit of an overview as to what Ryze is. Unless anyone else wants to add any little extras.
I think you had spot on.
And had any thoughts?
I think we've covered pretty much everything on Ryze, where we want to go, what we are today.
Yeah.
Well,
So, in one word, how would you describe Ryze? Just one word. Go.
Get the spinny wheel out. Get the spinny wheel out.
Unity.
Actimel.
Is that your word, Dobbs?
It is. Oh, there you go, Parker. Well, considering he was saying it.
Community. That's it.
Mm.
That's all I go with for Ryze. That's what we want.
I feel like that's a cop
One
out
word.
there. But, yeah.
One word.
God, what you only gave him one word.
What? One word. What?
Yeah, that's good.
One word, Sparkle. What are you going to say?
Shithousery.
Supercalifragilistic.
It's gonna be shithousery 24/7.
Yeah.
That will probably come into it as well. I think it's safe.
Slightly agreeable.
Yeah, between the four of us, definitely shithousery. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
child
think
is gonna
that's
be
it.
full of it.
That's other than Actimel.
Mate,
Ooh.
this Actimel, oof, magic. I didn't even get to
I think you have to come back to me. I want to think of a long word, a big word, not only in my vocabulary.
We'll have to come
Right,
back
give
to
it a
Dobbs in
couple of
like
weeks.
3 podcasts.
A couple of weeks.
once he completes school.
An eternity later.
Have you got words
Um,
yet?
I would just go with no. That's kind of linked to community, to be honest. No, I don't have one. There you go. I'll go.
No.
That's it. We'll leave it with Parker. Community.
Shithousery and community. Yeah, that's all we need.
Unless Sparkle's got one.
I've already said like my
Dobbs has got
words
his
just-
hand up. Yes, Dobbs.
Talent.
What?
What?
Talent.
Oh, talent. Yeah, actually, there is a lot of talent within the community already, so
Yeah.
that's a fair
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. I'll let you.
Such a big word.
I'll let you have that one.
That is a big word.
He's had to think about that.
Don't ask me to spell
For-
it.
for the
He spent
minutes.
all that time fucking
He's
looking
had
for the
3
big word and he
minutes
come out
to
with
think of
talent.
I think we've
To
got
be
it
fair,
on
though, so you didn't come out
Ryze's.
with anything.
I think if you wanna get involved with us, if you like what you've heard, and you want to get involved with Ryze and the community that we're building at the moment, we will again put the little Twitter handle down here somewhere. It'll be below me or below
Down
Sparkle or something.
there.
There you go. He's pointed to it. So it'll be down there. The little Twitter handle. Go and follow us there because that will have the Discord link. All our names underneath our webcams. That's where you can find our streams if you want to check us out there. And those are probably the main points at the moment. Again, if you type, I'm trying to think on the Twitter as well. There's actually a social links to everything, so you can get TikTok, Instagram, YouTube links. So you can find it all there anyway. But if you do want to get involved, feel free. We look forward to seeing you all. I think it's safe to say we are happy to keep expanding and seeing new faces and getting to know you all.
Yeah.
And that has been the first episode. That has been. Oh, I need to move that. That has been the first episode. We will be back, as we said, probably next Monday, because this is probably going out on a Monday. But we will be back next Monday. Next week, we have got an idea. It's potentially going to be a little either getting to know one of, or maybe all of the Ryze boys at once. A bit more information about all of us.
I would say if anyone's got any questions for like specific people, put them in the description or like in the comments or whatever, or down below, and then we can get them out for the next podcast as well.
We can start with that moments of the week as well. Moments of the week and then
moments
questions.
of the week is gonna come back every single week.
That will be there every week. That'll be there. So come up with a name for the spinning wheel. Bang, there's a spinning wheel. Come up with a name for the spinning wheel in the comments below. Also, any questions you got with any boys in the comments below. Next episodes will potentially be getting to know each of the members in a bit more detail. Either it'll be combined into one episode and kind of like tighten it up, or an episode for each of us. We're not sure at the moment. Maybe combined into one. And going forward, we've got a lot coming. We've got some guests lined up in future podcasts. We've got a few topics lined up as well, so do keep coming back. And that has been Live with Ryze episode 1 with myself, Zio, Sparkle, Parker is down there maybe, Dobbs is down here.
Other way around.
Other way around. Told you there was a reversed camera. Parker, Dobbs, Sparkle, no Sparkle.
Yeah.
Done. We're done. That's it. You've been Live with Ryze. We will see you next week. We appreciate you all. Bye for now.
Peace out.